We were one soul to carry with me. We were one soul to carry with me. For I cannot go to my Father with an empty heart. For I cannot go to my Father with an empty heart. We were one soul to carry with me. We were one soul to carry with me. For I cannot go to my Father with an empty heart. For I cannot go to my Father with an empty heart. We were one soul to carry with me. We were one soul to carry with me. For I cannot go to my Father with an empty heart. For I cannot go to my Father with an empty heart. I'm saved, and I know that I am. I'm saved, and I know that I am. I'm saved, and I know that I am. I'm so glad, and I know that I am. I was down in the valley, way down in the valley. To the Lord heard my feeble cry. He took me up on the mountain, way up on the mountain, to the living fountain. I never run dry. I'm saved, and I know that I am. I'm saved, and I know that I am. I'm saved, and I know that I am. I'm so glad that I know that I am. Pleasant good morning. My name is Sister Joe, and today my morning devotion is topic is on some obstacles needs to be avoided. I love this topic because it kind of fall in my garden a little bit. So let's get into it. Obstacles, as we all know, is like it's like something that's in our way, in our path, that's preventing us from achieving or successfully doing something. It's something that's placed in front of us that is challenging, that we have to get through in order to get to the other side. And it's interesting that I say that because the topic says some obstacles needs to be avoided. So you ever seen like them TV shows where people going through the obstacle course, and there's different types of obstacle courses, different levels. Some is easy and they get through it fast, and some is hard. And there's like one or two of them that give them such a hard time that they either like give up and like go around the obstacle course because they have the option to. They could like just leave that obstacle course and just lose a point, because the end of the day, you want to go through the obstacle course, because the more obstacle course you go through successfully, you gain points. So if you choose to give up on this obstacle, you're gonna lose a point. So the topic is some obstacles need to avoid. Sometimes there's stuff that's placed in your life that is an obstacle, and that obstacle could be anything that you could think of, anything that's blocking you from moving forward. And sometimes in life, like, some obstacles, we just need to avoid it. Yes, you're gonna lose that points along the way. Yes, you might look weird, or you might end up like looking dumb or looking weak. But sometimes these obstacles need to be avoided because the fight is too hard. The obstacle course is too hard, and there's no rule instruction saying that you have to go through the obstacle, because you could simply just go around. For example, there's a lot of times in my life when I was younger, there's certain situations that happened in my life where I feel like I had to say something. Like people will do something, not particularly to me only. It could be to anybody. And I just felt the need to say something. Like, I always got to say something. And most of the time it's not like, it's nothing, it could be helping somebody most of the time. Most of the time it's like something that somebody do and I have to try to correct them. But there's certain battles that I needed not to take. Like there's certain obstacles, certain paths that I could have just avoided. Like I didn't need to say anything. Like I could just let it go and just take it as a loss, you know? And we have to continue, we have to learn that. Like some obstacles are placed in our life that is just hard. It's honestly hard and challenging. And even going through that obstacle, we make ourselves look stupid. You ever see the person in the obstacle course trying to do the obstacle and they failing, they looking dumb, they looking stupid, they falling apart, they can't even reach, let's say something that you had to climb, they can't even reach up there, they can't even get to the other side. You just make yourself look weird by trying so hard when you could just simply just count your losses and, or sometimes not even a loss, just count it as I couldn't do it, or this is not needed to be done, and try your best on the other obstacles. So my point is, me being the young person I am, growing up, like I thought that no, I know it all, and I used to, every obstacle that come my way, I used to hit it on head first, and keep pushing and keep nagging at my obstacle. Even when the obstacle is hard, and at the end of the day, that the obstacle might cause challenges and might cause problems, I'm still going through the obstacle because that's what I want to do, and I must say something, and I must do this obstacle. But sometimes you just gotta avoid it. Like learning now that I'm older and I'm getting more mature, I learned that things happen in our life, and the things that happen in our life, we have decisions to make. It's either there's always two decisions to make. It's either you're going to go this route or you're going to go that route. And you have the choice to choose which route you want to go. And everything that you do, there's always like a pause, and then you have a choice to do which direction. So it's either you go through the obstacle course and you get hit with anything that comes your way, and you get hit with all the problems that could affect you, and you could go or you could just simply avoid the obstacle course and keep onto your path just like normal. It's up to you, you know. It's up to you. Are you willing to let go of that obstacle that's hindering, that's in your way? Are you willing to let it go and say like this ain't worth it? That I could just, if I just drop this one obstacle, I'll be like, if like back in the days, if I just did, my obstacle was me always having to say something. So if I drop that obstacle and avoid that obstacle and choose a different route, things end up being better. Better outcomes happen sometimes. Sometimes the stress is less on me. Sometimes conflict and the situations are less on my part, and things become better and more healthier. And this is the few words I'll leave with you. I pray that whatever obstacle that come in your life, I pray that you choose your side. Choose which direction you want to go. If you want to go through this obstacle, knowing that there's going to be risks, there's going to be tough times, or you could just avoid it because it is needed not to be done in the first place. I pray that you continue to strive to be better and do good and be well. I pray that you continue to live right and talk right. I pray that you're able to learn yourself and know yourself and learn your identity and what you're here for and what you like to do. And I pray that you continue to be well with yourself, be content with yourself, be content with your life, be happy with your life. Find the happiness and the joy that's in your life. And I pray that you continue to keep each one of you guys that's watching here today. And I pray that you get the message in no other name but in Jesus' almighty name. Amen.